Hello, everybody. This is Lorraine Weschler. I'm the communications specialist at Naugatuck Public Schools, and I'm just going to give you a brief tour today of ParentSquare, which is our new communications app for our families. So if you haven't yet signed up for ParentSquare, you can do so by just going to ParentSquare.com and entering your email address or phone number. It has to be the email address or phone number that we have on file. So once you enter your email address or your cell phone number, you can register for ParentSquare and it will send you a confirmation email, and you'll just have to click on that to finish your registration process. If you're having trouble getting signed on, the most likely reason is that we don't have your correct contact information in our system. So please contact your school secretary to make sure that's updated. Another problem that I hear is parents who have more than one child in our school system and you can only see one of them on ParentSquare. The most likely reason for that is that we have two different accounts for you. So again, in that case, please contact your school's secretaries and make sure that we have the same contact information for you for both of your children. Let's get started. The whole idea behind ParentSquare is to make your life easier by putting all of our communications from the schools in one place. So we'll be using this app this year to communicate both messages on the district-wide level, on the school level, and from your individual teachers or groups. So you'll be getting all of those notifications you get from the superintendent when we have a snow day at 5 o'clock in the morning. They're going to be through this app now. The first thing you're going to want to do is once you log in on the app, and so I have the app up here on my screen, what it looks like, because this is probably the way that you're going to be accessing it the most. But you can also just access it on your computer by going to ParentSquare.com and signing in that way. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to set your notification settings. Click on the three bars on the top left-hand corner of the app where there's that little 2 number right now. If you click on that, you'll see there's an account button about halfway down on the left-hand side. So click there, and if you click on Preferences, this is where you can change your notification settings. So if you click on that, you can see here, you can turn your school alerts on or off. I would definitely keep those on because this is how we're going to be sending you all of our important information. But you can also choose how you want to get your messages. So you scroll down here and you can see you can choose if you want to get alerts and notifications through your email, through text message, or through app push notifications on your phone. So you can turn each of those options on and off. And then if you scroll down a little bit further, there's the options for your notification frequency. Right now I have it set to digest, which means that I will get all of my notifications at the end of each day. So if I have 3 different teachers for my kids and they all send me different notifications, instead of getting those notifications throughout the day at the time they send them, it will just send me like one message at the end of the day, like here's all of your notifications for today. So you can choose if you want it to be digest or instant. I think the default is for it to be instant. So unless you change that, that's what it's going to be. Now, if you click the back button at the top, you can also change your language settings. So if you speak a different language at home, if you click on language setting here, you can see it's using Google Translate to translate it into a lot of different languages. So you can choose which language you want. And all of our messages will automatically be translated into your home language. Just keep in mind that it is an automatic translation, done through a computer. So it might not be a perfect translation. So you can always check the original English if you want to be able to switch back and forth. And the other nice thing about this is that you can write messages to your students' teachers in your native language, and it will translate it back to English automatically for them. Okay, so once you have all of your notifications set up, let's explore the posts. So when the school sends out a notification through ParentSquare, it will most likely show up here on the main page. If you go to the home page on the bottom left-hand side, it will show you the posts here. So as you can see, the post feed is kind of like a social media feed with all of the posts from your school and from your teachers are going to show up here. And if you click on one of them, you'll see more details about it. This is a sample post I made about a upcoming school picnic. And you can see here that we wrote, we're excited about the school picnic. I put a picture of my cats because why not? You can see the date here. You can add it to your calendar on your phone. And you can also sign up to volunteer or to bring things for the wish list. So if you click on wish list, here you can see we're requesting some cups and some plates. And if you click on the little arrow on the right, you can say, okay, yeah, I can bring 15 cups. And I can write a little note there, like, can't wait, yay. And I'm gonna hit save. So now I've signed up to bring 15 cups, and maybe another parent will sign up to bring the other 5 cups that we need, or to bring the plates. And now I'm gonna click on the back arrow there to go back, and let's see, they also need some volunteers for this event. So I'll click that, and let's see, they need volunteers for setup and cleanup. Well, I think I can be there at 8 a.m. to help set up, so I'm going to click on the arrow to the right, and I can say, yeah, both me and my husband can be there. We'll take 2 of the setup spots, and I can even write like, my husband will come too. All right, now I am going to click save on the top right there, and now I've been volunteered myself to help set up for this event. Okay, so then I'm going to want to RSVP for the event. So I click on RSVP, and I'm going to say, okay, I already filled this out, but I can edit it here by clicking on the little edit icon. So I'm going to say, okay, I've got 2 adults, me and my husband are coming, and all 3 of our kids, and I'm going to click save. So now we have RSVP'd for this event. I'm going to go back again, and there's one more thing we need to do, which is fill out the permission slip. So if I click on forms, okay, now it's going to ask me, who am I filling this out for? So I'm going to fill this out for my lovely daughter, Susie Sample. And you can see it automatically populates their student ID and grade, so I don't have to fill that out. And it says, do I give permission to send my child to the picnic? And I'm going to say, yep, she can come to the picnic. You can see it already has my name and email filled out there. And then I can just do my electronic signature by typing in my full name, Lorraine Sample, and I'm going to click I approve. So now I've filled out that form. So there we go. I'm all ready for this picnic on Saturday. If you click on a message, you'll notice at the bottom of the message, there's 2 options. You can either appreciate the post or you can add a comment. So if you want to appreciate it, that's basically just like a Facebook like, just saying that you've seen the post and you approve of it. And if you want to add a comment, if you just click on that, you can type in your comment here, and that will send the comment directly to whoever made the post. So in this case, I'm sending a comment to the principal, Tiffany Diedelbaum, and she's going to be the only one who can see my comment, and she'll be able to reply directly back to me if I have a question. So if you go back out to the home screen, you'll see next to the little home icon on the bottom is the messages button. This is where you can send a message to your child's teacher or any other staff member in their school. So to send a new message, you just click on the big plus sign on the bottom right-hand corner there, and you can just click to add a new message. And if you hit the plus button on the right, once your students are assigned to teachers, they will show up here, so you can quickly select them, or you can just type their name in the recipients there. You can type your message here at the bottom, and you can also add an attachment from your phone if you would like. So you just click send after you're done sending the message, and that will send a private message to your child's teacher or whoever else you would like. So you can see here, my teacher sent me a message earlier. She sent me a really lovely picture of myself with a cat. I could download or share that image to my phone. And if I just go back, you can see the message. We can just type back and forth just like we would be texting to anybody on a phone. Next, over from the home screen, right in the center bottom is the events icon. And this is where you can see all the upcoming events that your children might be invited to or participating in. So this includes events from their individual classrooms, any groups they're a part of, and their school and the school district. So if you click on a date, you can see there's dots for representing events on different dates. So if I click on today, I can see there's a Board of Education meeting tonight, and I can click on that to get more details about it. So I'm just going to go back, hitting the back arrow again. The next button over at the bottom is media. So any Attachments that anyone sends you are going to show up here, photos, videos, or files. So you can see that picture of the cats that was sent out in the post earlier. It shows up here. And then lastly, on the bottom right, the 3 dots, it says more. We have a bunch more options in here. So first of all, you have a school directory, so you can see all of the different teachers at this school. There's a button for links, so if they add some links in here, they would show up here. There's a button for the school website, which will just take you to the school's website. And then there's this resource hub, which there's nothing in it right now, but later in the year, your school might add some general resources that you're going to want to have access to throughout the year. You can see the next button down is for groups. You might be added to a group, or you might be asked to join a group. If there's an after-school club that your child wants to join, you can join the group here, and the group will be able to send messages to you. And then you can see at the bottom, the last 4 items are the signups, RSVPs, forms and permissions, and polls. So every time you fill out a sign up or respond to an event or fill out a form and permission, they're going to be stored here. So you can always go back and see which ones you filled up. And if we click on this sign up, you can see that we've already signed up to bring some items to this upcoming event. So you can double check on that. And you can also change your responses here if you need to change that. Say, oh, I can't bring cups anymore. Maybe I can bring plates. So finally, if we just go back to the home screen here, if you click on the top left button, the 3 lines at the very top again for the menu, you can see here that your children are all listed here. So if you have more than 1 child in the district, you can click on each of them to see their individual messages. It also lists their schools. So you can sort by school to see which school sent which messages. The next button down is classes. So once your children have been assigned to classes for the year, those classes will show up here. Next is the groups. So if your children are involved in any groups, they would show up there. And then all the way at the bottom is the help button. If you want to check out and learn more about how ParentSquare works, if you click on the help topics, they have a very robust and useful help pages for parents. So you can check out there if there's anything else that you'd like to know. So that's a brief overview of ParentSquare. So I hope you enjoy using ParentSquare and find it useful for having all of your information in one place. Have a good day. Bye.